On the mound in game one for the Halos, 4-1 record, 3.27 ERA, right-hander Chase Silseth.
The calm before the storm. Again, Hurricane Hillary coming up through Mexico as Yandy Diaz standing in at the plate.
Next offering to Diaz on a sharp couple of hops for Brandon Drury. And it's always nice to retire the American League's batting leader to begin the day.
That baseball was hit hard, but that's why you have guys out there with gloves.
The last two batters have gotten on without hits, a hit batter and now a walk. And a little something brewing for the Rays here in this first inning, and Rayleigh will be the next batter.
Ball four, and the bases are loaded. Here's an early opportunity to pounce against a young pitcher trying to find himself in the early inning, and Matt Wise, the pitching coach, is going to go try to settle him down because he does look irritated.
And now you got Josh Lowe, had a big game last night too.
He drove in 3 runs yesterday, and he's had a couple of big first inning hits on the road.
Hammered into right, and the Rays take the lead. And 2 runs score as Arozarena scores after Brandon Lau, and to third goes Rayleigh, and it's 2-0 Rays to start the afternoon. Josh Lowe delivers again.
And it is Tyler Glasnow taking the mound as we go to the bottom of the first in Anaheim. Rays already up 2-0.
And little dunker to center. Rayleigh diving forward, and 1 out on 1 pitch. You know, Rayleigh yesterday started in center field for the first time in his career, and it seems like he's the backup to Siri now.
Yeah, who said he's not a center fielder? What are you talking about? Look at the big guy going in. That's actually a great read off the bat. Comes in 100%, reads it perfectly, dives head first. It's just a great play for Rayleigh right there.
Shohei's grand slam yesterday tied him with Matt Olson of the Braves for the Major League home run lead, 43 for both sluggers.
And he struck him out anyway. And they struck out Ohtani 4 straight times at the plate.
Yeah, they have. Ohtani just crushing the fastball this year. So this is a great pitch from Glasnow.
2-gun base is empty for Yandy Diaz, who grounded out to second to start the ball game. Diaz on a breaking ball, the high drive out to left field. Grichuk is back there, leaps, and brings it back to make the catch.
He's the mean one. He's the Grinch. Bringing back a home run.
Nice play by Grichuk. Good vertical leap there to take that one out of the air.
Theis 8 home runs on a team that leads the American League with 181. The pitch.
Another check swing to the same spot, and another fair ball. Oh, brother. Same thing. Both Moustakas and Theis with little check swing bouncers to the left side.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, you know the stuff is good. Now the question is, can you get results? Here's Mickey Moniak.
Base hit into right field. That's going to score Moustakas.
Get down.
Theis is on his way to third. Head first slide is in time.
3 straight singles in this inning, and that cuts the Rays lead to 2-1.
And Grichuk has homered 3 times in his career, all with Toronto against Glasnow, and here he stands in.
Randall Grichuk with a ball into the opposite corner that's run down by Lowe. Tagging up at third to tie the game is Theis, and just like that, the Halos are back at even.
Getting a few breaks and some good swings.
I'm actually throwing the ball pretty good tonight. Today, rather. And now it's pitching coach Kyle Snyder sensing the cue,
Yes,
sensing the frustration. Yeah.
Now they're loaded with 1 out. And Matt Theis.
And that one gets away from Pinto. Here's Shadowell to score, and the Angels have taken their first lead of the afternoon.
A little bit of everything in this inning.
And none of it the fault of Tyler Glasnow. That ball's in the dirt, but goodness me, that's a block that has to be made. It feels like there are a lot of conspiring factors working against him. There's a solid knock back up the middle. Drury scores. Moustakas is held at third, and it's 4-2 Halos. 6 hits for the Angels, only 2 of them out of the infield. And that one gets away from Pinto. Play at the plate is not in time. The Theis ball this inning was the only really squared up baseball. You get the sense that Tyler Glasnow he's been betrayed today. Randall Grichuk drove in a run with an opposite field sac fly back in the second. 2-0 is hammered into the gap in left center field. Off the wall. Theis is going to score. Throw it to second, not in time. RBI double by Randall Grichuk. turning into a big afternoon for Gritch.
And he's a mean one so far today.
Ball and no strikes to Josh Lowe, who's been a real problem so far in a game and a half in this series.
In the air to right. Rengifo. It's gone. Home run. Josh Lowe continues to hit the baseball well. And the Rays get one back. 6-3 Angels.
How about that? Josh Lowe, man, he has just been crushing the baseball.
Here's Basabe. Rays would love to get him in. And Pinto coming up. We knocked in a couple of hits yesterday. It's a big 2-out situation. You get that man in with the base hit, and you got a whole different field. Hit in the air to straightaway center field. Moniak out of room. Gone. Rene Pinto pulls the Rays to within one. And like Doug said, when you're playing the Angels these days, it feels like you're never really out of the game.
Never out of the game. What a huge hit by Pinto right here with 2 outs.
Tyler Glasnow sticking around to go to work in the bottom half of the 5th.
Drury has plopped a single into center and line hard to left. He's 1 for 2. Fastball. Ooh, where was that one, says Glasnow. They say it was low, says Will Little, and it's now full.
Full count pitch. And Drury lines that one into right center field. That ball hit hard and gone. Brandon Drury was up there sitting dead red, looking for the heater, got it, and destroyed it.
And down and the other way, Matty. I'll tell you, that was an exceptional at bat. Mentioned behind 0-2, fought off some tough pitches, worked back into account, and he gets a fastball. What a swing. Muto time.
Now a 2-run lead for Griffin Canning and the Angels as Jonathan Randall leads things off for the Rays.
Clobbered to the corner and gone, and I mean really gone. Over the 365 sign, and Aranda has his first big league homer of the year. Back to a 1-run game.
It's an infield single for Drury, so make him 3 for 4 today. First and second, nobody out from Moustakas. Opportunity for the Angels to pad the lead. Ohtani runs, and Moose sends a ball out to center field. Shohei's got to get back. Got to get back in a hurry. Throw to second, doubles him up.
Mentioned he was on the move on that pitch, and they double up Ohtani trying to get back to second base after that ball was caught by Raley, the center fielder. Double play.
It is Ronaldo Lopez looking for the save in a 1-run game. One of a couple of changes to set you up for the top half of the 9th inning. And here we go with part 2 between the same 2 characters in a 1-run game here this afternoon.
Here's Yandy Diaz to start it. Now could the Rays use a base runner, and they got it on 1 pitch. Yandy Diaz, where else? Right back up the center of the diamond. And there is the tying run.
And now the dangerous left-handed power bat of Brandon Lau. And Lau's caught looking at a called strike 3.
And he's not going to be real happy with those 3 in a row. That one a little bit closer to the strike zone. He called a strike.
Now it's Randy Arozarena's turn. He's hitless today.
0-2 pitch. And Arozarena, wild swing and miss.
That was Agent 99.
So it's Luke Raley or a loss for the Rays in game 1 of this doubleheader.
0-2. Raley with a drive into the opposite field. Grichuk is back to make the catch and seal up a Halos victory in game 1 of the double dip.